All right, peace, peace, peace. Well, first and foremost, man, hopefully most on your house has blessing your day. By His mercies you are consumed, we're alive, and most on your house's body, too, are naturally alive. And, man, I want to get into this, man, too. And also, too, man, it's a lot of people just going through it, man. Like, honestly, man, I just got some bad, like, with somebody I know, like, one of my aunts. And, like, with everything going on, man. That's why, like, honestly, the gospel and the witness and, like, the testimony is so important. Like, just so people can build up in their faith, man. The most on your house, or like Isaiah 49 says, listen, lead people back to the Father, man. The most on your house, man. Because people are hurting out here, man. Honestly, man. Like, I know a lot of times, like, we get focused on other secular things, but, yeah, man, that just really is what it is, too, man. It's just really, yeah, man, it's just really, really, really bad. But I want to get to this, though, man, because I was reading this, because, it just always goes into the firstborn, man, like, honestly, being, like, cause, and also, too, man, I noticed this, too, this is how, it was certain things, like, how it was just kind of meant, it was the Lord's rules, the Most High House was meant to happen, man, because I was reading Genesis 7 today, because today is the 7th, and I was looking at this, man, how my bad, y'all. I had my throat was a little sore. How like, this Shem, man, because Shem, you could just tell by, like, the spirit and stuff like that, he was the firstborn, man, because he was the first one to go in after Noah. He was the first one to go in the ark, man, in the covenant, man. So he was the first. So that means he was firstborn. Also, too, I know that him and myself had this in common, that we're the middle child, but because Shem was, like, was the middle child, because Ham was the youngest, and pursuant to Genesis 10:21, I think we talked about this in the past. Japhet was the oldest, man, but Shem was, like, the firstborn, though. Even though it goes, like, the word, like, how I said, first shall be last, last shall be first. But also sometimes you're the firstborn, like, so let's grab this Genesis chapter 7 verse 13. And the self same day Noah entered Noah and Shem, and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the three wives, and of his sons into the ark. So see, notice how Shem was the first one. Like, that's why it says God is Shem in Genesis 9, man. Like, I speak as a man, but, like, notice how he was the first one, man. The first one to go into the Ark of the Covenant. Pretty much the first one to go into that covenant out of Noah's sons, man. That's is what it is. And he was pretty much the one the son of the promise, man. That son of the promise goes back to in the beginning. But see, the Most High House, I tell you the end from the beginning, man. It goes back to the beginning with Cain and Abel, man. Then after this was and we see here with Noah's sons. Then later on, Isaac and Ishmael. Then of course Jacob and Esau, man. So this like the Most High House kind of gave you the game, like, from the beginning, man. So, like, honestly, man, because just because somebody was born for it doesn't mean they're the first, like, firstborn. Honestly, man, that's just kind of not how it's rarely that he did it that, man. But naturally, of course, like nowadays, like most of the time, like, a father grooms his son, the firstborn son, to take over, man. But sometimes it's like, the firstborn might be an idiot or foolish, so he might get the middle child or the youngest. So it happens like that. But but yeah, man, that is what it is, man. But let's get this. Genesis chapter 7 verse 13 says, and the self same day Noah and Shem and Ham, Japheth, and the sons of Noah and Noah's wives and the three wives of his sons of his sons with them into the ark. So see, yeah, exactly. So, but notice how Shem went first. So Shem went into the covenant first, Ark of the Covenant. I mean, not Ark of the Covenant, Ark, Noah's Ark, and which after that became a covenant. So, like, pretty much going into that covenant, he was the first one, and he's the only one that kept, like, that kept it, man. That kept the word, man. Honestly. So, that's why I said this. Yeah, exactly. Verse and this is a prophecy of when the Canaanites went into land, how they be servants of us, because we were servants of the Most High House, servants of servants. So Genesis chapter 9 verse 26, and he said, "Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." So yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying. So yeah, man. I'm a little tired. My bad, y'all. So yeah. So, yeah, peace. Oh, my bad. Oh, Put that back. All right, y'all. Peace.